mom. Thank you.
Thank you.
How can I help you?
Okay, so the first question I have is, what undergraduate college did you attend and which college did you go to for your veterinary degree?
In the beginning, I thought that I was going to become a veterinarian. Actually, I was born farmer's son. So I decided to go to graduate college in my own country, where I migrated from in India. That was called DAV College, Chandigarh. That's where I went. Then I went to a vet school. I was accepted after +2.
Okay.
It was a straight course there.
And then the second question is, what courses should students interested in the veterinary practice take in high school and college?
I would suggest to students who wants to be veterinarian to have science, veterinary sciences, animal sciences, physics, chemistry. Of course, it's science-based program. You have to be good at science. And one thing I would suggest any student who wants to be veterinarian to have patience, to have focus, to keep focusing. It is a passion. It is not just a medicine. If you have passion for animals, only you can be a good veterinarian, and you have to lot of affection and attraction for animals. At the same time, you have to be very smart to your brain. You have to be focusing on your studies. You have to work hard to get to a vet school. There are only 25 colleges in the whole United States, and it's very competitive. Many students who wanted to be a veterinarian, they could not become veterinarian because they didn't get admitted to those colleges. And there's a lot of demand for veterinarians, especially in California. Yes, we are deficient in number of veterinarians here.
Okay.
That answers your question?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Approximately how many hours do you work per day?
Oh my God, it never ends. No matter where you are at your job. It's a doctor's job. Generally, literally speaking, I work 8 hours. My schedule starts at 9 o'clock. Lunchtime starts at 1 o'clock up to 2 o'clock, 1 hour lunch. Then I start again up to 6 o'clock, but there's no specific times that I take my lunches. It's my job priority to finish my jobs first. It is a medicine. You're taking care of the patients. It doesn't work according to the clock. It works to the needs of the patient. So you can have lunch anytime, but at the same time you have your job all 24 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
As a veterinarian, are you constantly on call for emergencies?
Yes, I am. We call it 24/7 on call. I'm on 24/7 on call. Any patient that needs my help, even after hours, they can call me, and my phone is right on my desk all the time. Anybody calls, they get my personal cell number. They can call me. If there is an emergency, I'll come, stop what I'm doing at home or what I'm busy with. A doctor is a doctor no matter what it is. Whether he's sleeping, he's still a doctor. Sometimes we sleep with our patients in our head. So it's a passion basically. 24/7, I would say I'm not 24 on a practical job, but yes, mentally I'm 24 on my job. It's very intense. At the same time, very pleasing too.
What made you want to be a vet?
Okay, as I said, I was born to a farmer. My dad is a farmer, but of course he didn't do farming. My grandfather, I was born at a farm. I grew up with animals. That was my passion to become a veterinarian. That became my profession many years after I had a passion. As I said, I kept focus, I kept doing what I need to do, and it was the first time I attempted, I got accepted to vet school. That was my good luck, and I'm here. Okay.
Thank you.
Basically, it is a passion. You cannot just do this job if you don't have passion. Even my technician, they're here for passion. Some come for a job, I find them next day.
Yes.
It doesn't work that way. You have to have something for animals.
Yes.
They are all asking you to help you. They are always asking you to guide them, do something, one or the other.
Okay, thank you. What kind of concepts did you learn each year of vet school?
The program goes kind of from the basics to the medicine. The way it works, you have to be like good in your basic subjects, science subjects, physics, biology or math and stuff. Then in the first year of the vet school, you'll be learning about anatomy, physiology, your biochemistry, and then you'll be learning your parasitology, pharmacology. There are so many that the names never stop. And next year they train you to interact with visiting clinics here and there, and that how you interact with the patients, with the clients and stuff. Third year comes to more paramedical subjects, like now you know what you need to know for the medicine part, because you have established your foundation for basics.
Okay.
Now it's more towards the hospitals, like clinics, and you are more intense towards your what you call practical life, being a veterinarian. Finally, it goes only to the medicine. Medicine, your surgeries, basically you're acquiring all your skills as a doctor, what you will be doing tomorrow when you get out of the school. So that is how it happens. And after that, you have to go to the residency. If you want to do something specialization, you go for residency, and then you pick up your subject of your choice.
Okay.
And you can pick up any subject you like. It's a very vast field. It is a very fast field, I'm saying it again, because you want to work with animals, yes, it is there. If you want to do pharmaceuticals, you're there. You want to be only a surgeon, yes, you're there. If you want to do any administrative job, it is there. So they're very vague field. Even after you became veterinarian,
Yes.
you have a lot to pick what you want to do. It's not just happens. You have to focus yourself.
In your opinion, is it possible to work with both small and large animals?
Yes, it is very possible. In fact, I worked for large and small animals in beginning of my career. I worked with horses, cattle, goats, pigs, you name it. I worked with all large animals, and then I picked up a little small animal that time. Then I decided after, I think, 40s, 42, that my back is kind of hurting now. Let me switch to small animals. So I started putting my more interest to small animals, and I've been working with small animals now probably over 15 years, I think. It is kind of your passion, what you want to do, and you, as I said, there are a lot of branches available. You can be just a horse doctor, you can be just cattle doctor, you can be just dog or cat doctor, you want to be just exotics. You know what is exotics, right?
Yes.
All exotics. So you have to pick your branch. But yes, there is a possibility. You can work for large, small, and exotics, whatever you like. But you have to have your skills.
Okay.
Yes. I do it here, small animals, cats, dogs, and some exotics also. I treat all those.
Okay. What problems do you face on an everyday basis in your profession?
I don't think problem is a good word to use here.
Yes.
I would say what challenges I face. I face all kind of challenges. Sometimes affectional love is a challenge. Little puppy, wagging tail, you want to prick, you don't want to prick, and you feel like it's going to cry. That's loving challenge. Other challenges, hate challenge. Some German Shepherd, 110 pounds coming, he's barking, he don't want to stop, he wants to bite you, he wants to do anything he wants. He's a crazy dog, now he have a challenge how to save yourself. So your safety comes first. And the other challenge comes, owner cannot control a dog, cannot control a cat, now a veterinarian is the only one who has to deal with it. So these are the kind of challenges, physical challenges, and then you have your medicine challenge, and then you have your surgery challenge, all kind of skills you have to get together, put together to control any situation that's walking the door. And good or beauty about it, you don't know what is walking through the next door and what's next second. Sometimes I have like 3-4 dogs coming together, all getting crazy about each other. We have to handle those too. But we know what to, if you have your skills, you need their body language, you need to have your skills ready. It's not a problem. It is fun. I love this job. Every minute I do it. Every minute I do it. It's, as I said, became my profession many, many years after. I have honor of treating many, many large animals, even zoo animals. I have honor of treating even elephants, tigers, lions. I'm not lying.
That's cool.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay. What animals would you say are the hardest to work with?
As long as you know their body language, I don't think there's any animal that is hard to work with.
Okay.
I don't think so. If I don't know the body language, then we have a problem. I have seen so many animals, they become very aggressive. After 2 or 3 minutes, they're yours. It is just the handling. It is the handler, or it is the doctor who handles it. Every animal, of course, they don't know their limits. They can challenge any animal. Those who have teeth in their mouth can bite you. Very simple formula. So you have to watch how they use their teeth. Okay. I don't think cats are a little more factitious, but we know how to deal with a factitious cat. Okay.
Thank you. Last question. Is there anything you would like to tell an aspiring vet?
Yes. First thing I said, I think in the beginning, any aspiring vet should be focused, calm, composed, and should keep this not as a job, it is as a, what you call your passion. Like you have passion for something, only then you come to this branch. If you don't have any passion, please do not, this is not your place. Go to somewhere and anywhere else. So this is a job for passion and focus, keeping yourself like straight what you're doing. People may be watching basketball game, but you have to struggle on your books. You have to keep your lines straight up. Academically, physically, mentally, you are a veterinarian once you're a veterinarian, so be ready for that. You cannot sleep without your patients.